Okay, um, I just wanted to make a quick video to introduce myself for those of you who do not know me personally. My name is Anna. Um, like it says in my info, I'm 26 years old. I'm a wife and a mother. I have a 16-month-old spirited little boy, um, and I have MS. So I basically want to just start by saying basically how I ended up getting diagnosed. And I'm bare, obviously. Um, so this is probably as real as it gets. I was pregnant my third trimester with my son, and woke up one morning and was very sick. Couldn't keep any food down, dizziness. I couldn't stand up. I couldn't open my eyes. Um, couldn't close my eyes because even when they were closed, I felt like I was just spinning and falling into this black hole of nothingness. Um, but anyways, I was hospitalized a few times with those same episodes. Each time, all of my labs, all of the blood work came up nothing. The only thing they saw was an extremely high white blood cell count. That was it. I went home and finished my pregnancy, delivered a beautiful 7-pound baby boy on December 16th of 2009. Brought him home a day later, and things got worse. I had a lot of weakness in my on my right side, so my hands wouldn't function correctly. My legs gave out constantly. I had tremors. I had the tingling. I had the numbness. I had the vertigo still. All of that continued even after I had my son, and that's what made me think that it had to be something else. It was not related to pregnancy. I spent those 6 to 8 weeks at home with my son. It was a struggle, and although I had a lot of help, and I'm grateful for all the help I had, um, it hurt to not be able to feed my son at times. If he needed a bottle fed, there were times that I couldn't do it. I struggled to hold his bottle up. I struggled to get the bottle to his mouth because my arm seemed to have a mind of its own. Carrying him was a struggle because I was always afraid of my leg giving out and dropping. My newborn son was the worst feeling that I thought I could have at that moment. After about 6 weeks, 8 weeks, whatever it was, I went back to work. I continued to have the issues I was having. I also had an added issue of slurred speech. Now, I worked in a call center, so that didn't work out very well. I couldn't take calls on the phone because they couldn't understand what I was saying. If I had to get up and go walk across the room for something, sometimes my leg would give out. I would have to grab a hold of something for the dizziness, and I just couldn't function like I thought I needed to. So after 3 days of being back at my job, I put in my notice and I left to be at home with my son. That was on March 1st of 2010. It wasn't until August of 2010 that I was officially diagnosed with MS. We ran plenty of tests during that time. Everything came out fine. It wasn't until I opted for the spinal tap that they found that it was indeed MS. I had self-diagnosed myself with Dr. Google long before then, and I felt in my heart that that's what it was. Now it's totally different when you go to your doctor and sit at a table and have them tell you, you know, yeah, you're right, you have MS. Hand you pamphlets upon pamphlets and videos and USB drives full of information and different companies telling you to try this medicine. Ours is the best, and ours has been around longer. And out of the 4 choices I had, I chose Betaseron, and that's what I'm on currently. And that's it. So that's where I am today. I'll leave it for another video as far as side effects from Betaseron and the different medications and the route that I'm going to now. But that was simply an intro just so you could kind of get a feel of some of the things that I have dealt with that brought me to this point. So I hope that you stick around my page and watch my videos and listen to my rants, because I'm sure there will be some, and I appreciate all the support that I'm getting, and I appreciate Nakia for pushing me to do this for myself. I needed to do this for myself and for anyone that needed a push. And you don't have to have MS. It could be anything else. You don't even have to have a disease or be handicapped in any way. You can benefit. There is a lot to say about a person's strength and ability to keep pushing no matter what is trying to hold you back. That's not going to happen. You know, I can't run. Obviously, I am no good at that. But I do run in my thoughts and in my dreams, and I play as hard as I can play. So that's it. I'm going to leave you. And I hope that that gave you just a little bit of insight into who I am, what I deal with daily. And like I said, I hope you stick around. Thanks. Bye.